Hello, Profe. We are going to talk about the tourism department of Caquetá. My parents is Veronica Caro. The tourism in Caquetá, the department of Caquetá is located in the south of the country, in the Amazon region, bordering the department of Meta, Guaviare, Bauges, Amazonas, Putumayo, Cauca, and Huila. This presents humid tropical rainy climate where there is constant precipitation. It ranges between 20 grades and 26 grades, and the humid is constant. The capital of the department of Caquetá is Florencia. It is the most important city in the southeast of the country. It has 179,000 inhabitants, and peculiarity is that it is one of the cities with the most motorcycles in the country. Caquetá is a great producer of meat and dairy products and other Amazon products such as arasada. The department of Caquetá offers innumerable tourist attractions from natural, cultural, and scientific points of view. The beautiful mountains range landscapes, the water sources, the jungle, and the plains offer the visitor place of exotic beauty and abundant genetic position. Caquetá has one of the best places in the Colombia for ecotourism. The department extends from the Hears mountain range to the Serranía de Arauca to reaching 30 meters above the sea level to Amazon plain, to which is provides millions of cubic liters of water through its hundreds of rivers and streams between them stand out apart from the El Picacho and Serranía de Chiriquete Natural Park, the Arauca Cañón, the Yari Plains, the Ethnographical Museum of Caquetá, and the Archaeology City El Encanto. Florence are a part important city of cultural interest. Um, Whiter, however, these charters that make this department so special caused and Caquetá to be subject to violence that for decades resided in the mountains, plains, and paths. The Colombian armed conflict took possession of these land Caqueteñas for more than 50 years. The policies that now allow this department to advance the magic caused withdrawal, traffic, violence, and abandonment forced these peoples to live in the showdowns and to be market be the world. Today, tourism is projected as a new option to change the face of the first department and make these lands the most visited in our territory. Among the more traditional rank, the San Juanero Quiteño stand out with air of air of San Juanero from Huila, the dance of the goddess of the Chaira would represent the Witota legends, um, of the cast net symbol of fishing, of rubber, cassava, and rice in homage to the production of the lands of the Amazon fruit trees native to the locality of the Oliconas, a cult of nature, and the Yaiseño, a dance the convenience the Joropo, and the Bambuco, more than 15 tribes and 13 indigenous reservations are currently settled in this department. Indigenous culture has provided the basic for what is currently the Caqueteño identity, languages, ritual, and ancestral customs coexist today with modern generation of adults strive to maintain the distinctive cultures of their population and their story. For their part, young people insert in the social and educational dynamics of urban centers face the change between ancestral culture and modern lifestyle. Communities of Huitotas and Coragüe settled in Florencia, and bears and tribes from other regions. In total, 132,000 indigenous women belonging to 4 ethnic groups and 11 countries represented the cultural diversity of the population. The Huitotas, for example, persevera Temaloca and bullying that has become Primavera, symbol of the Florence Aboriginal communities, boiled on the path the spring in the capital of Caquetá served has ceremonial and congratulation epicenter. Its ancestral heritage, which has become attractive to tourists, including handicraft, fabric made with cummery, palm necklace made with beer bones, factor, and plants, and object with chonta, also make musical instrument. They also prepare traditional dishes prepared with cassava, corn, and fish during sauce, has chicha and sacred festival. And the Coreolos meanwhile preserve a typical food in honor of their ancestor. The community clothing is charted they use it of cosmas or skiers with green and blue craft made with palms and Amazon seeds and the elaboration of rattles for the celebration of rituals are among the characters expression of this Aboriginal group settled in Florence territory. The Embera community present agronomy activity focused on local products, Chonta parks, Andrew camps, and national belief, agriculture, tradition. And Caquetá is a capital recognized in the Aborigines twist of their identity awards such as the Gold Courage in honor of the indigenous people who inhabited the shore of the Orguesa River. It annually distinguishes the most austin character of this region. And to get to Florence can be accessed via air through the Gustavo Antaguara Paredes Airport with regular flight on low-cost airline such as Athena and Viva Air for its part the Eduardo Falla Solano Airport in the municipality of San Vicente del Caguán receives 2 week flights frequency from the capital of the country. Biland Caquetá is connected by 2 routes with the interior of the country. The first, the first be the Hitway that leads from Bogota to Neiva to Asa, the 50,060 63-kilometer route, which includes the passage through 4 tunnels, can take approximately 9 hours. The second option from Neiva reaches the municipality of San Vicente del Caguán. This connection through the Altamira, Suazá, Florencia, it wide is 2,072 kilometers long and lasts for 4 hours. Company South has contra Caquetá, contra Motor del Huila, contra Huila, Green Taxis, Comotor Florencia, Express Boliviano, La Gaita, Transiari, Contrasmayo, and Destination, among others, provide interdepartment transport services from Florencia. Big River, Tecaqueta, and Arcondaga rivers communica to the municipality of the department. The main place of arrival is Puerto Arango, located in the district of Veneci on the road that leads from Florence to San Vicente del Caguán. The headquarters of Four Rivers Transport Company, Opera Beer Company, South has Challengers Break Solano and Transporte Fluvial del South and Fluvial La Sirena. In total, there are 4 daily frequencies to the sunny side and 2 more that reach the town of Milan. Accommodation, hotels. The offer includes hotels and hotels mainly in Florence. They are located 15 minutes from the town center, has vacation center with the capital to receive hundreds of tourists. The accommodation alternative in the other municipality of the department are less. The 2020 Florence had a total offer of accommodation service from 82 registered stables. 32% of the stability correspond to hotel, 54 to resident, and 8 to department, 5 recreational center of tourist accommodation, and 1% to hotels. And the gastronomy offer of the department includes from ordinary and executive lunch to grilled food, seafood, and international cuisine restaurant. The gastronomy of Caquetá capture the tourist palate based on representative products and native indigenous cultural that were adopted over the arrival of tours of the ahí la recorta porque se me perdió la diapositiva. ¿Por dónde iba?
Gastronomía. ¿No te sale más nada?
The gastronomy of Caquetá captured the tourist palate based on representative products of the indigenous culture that were abandoned over the arrival of tours of the forest and Amazon trees are the fundamental ingredients in the Caqueteño gastronomy. Some of the most representative dishes of Caquetá are sancocho of chicken. It is prepared with water, free range chicken, green banana, and yuca. La racachaca, black potato, pumpkin, yellow potato, and coriander. Moqueado fish. This indigenous hereditary received begin with the preparation of the feast. After beginning second, it is wrapped in banana leaves to let it cook for 2 hours. It is served with yuca and seed banana. ¿Qué otra? Humonas. The beef is seasoned with salt and roasted on a steak set around a compare of low heat served with yuca, plank, and guacamole. Otro, another product gastronomic is cassave. The yuca is great, squeezed and left to red overnight. The following day, the roasted powder is received and poured into a pre-laid pot. Finally, you get an arepa that is used to accompany fish and other foods. Hey, güey, se muere la diapositiva. Me falta una. Florencia. Monumento to la Manigua, a sculptural work of the master Emiro Garzón Correa, installed in the University of the Amazon in the 1918 with dimension of 2 meter wide, 6 meter height, and 2 meter long. It represents the charm, the whispering spirit of an inhospitable jungle that traps the Caqueteño saddles and nevertheless the escape. Morelia, because it is a mandatory step towards the southern municipalities down is a meeting point for travel to make station to savor the mamona or meat a la llanera, and this recognized in the local and national gastronomic sphere. um, 20 minutes on the Exeter Town Road in communication with the municipality of Belén de Aguirre, 24 kilometers away, 23 kilometers from the municipality of Florencia, and 46 kilometers from the municipality of Valparaíso. Beetling of Andaquies, its name means birthplace of the mountain's name, and a sped that seemed to have defined the mountain character of the town from the beginning. The municipality has sustained its is reckoned from natural attraction that invite tourists to share with their generous scenery and biodiversity located between mountains and jungle areas. It offers the possibility of ecotourism activity. San Jose del Fragua. It is made up of the natural environment of the municipality in its interaction with human societies that settle on it, and it is represented in natural archetype. In the case of San Jose del Fragua, it is made up of areas of its university such as the Alto Fragua, Idiaguací, PNN, de Serranía del Chorombuelos, PNN, de Cuava de los Guácharos, PNN, water potential of the Fragua Chorroso rivers, San Pedro de Luna, Yorobaco, Fraguita, Zabaleta, and Fragua Grande. San Jose del Fragua considered geographical with one of the dirt, dirt, dirty Pleistocene and refuge in the South America. It is an important center of origin of megadiversity and biological endemics. Sí, ya.
Thai tourism in Caquetá. Caquetá has several types of tourism such as ecotourism, natural tourism, ennotourism, nautical, and religion tourism. Next, pasa la diapo. Okay. Next, I will some touristic sites that apply this kind of tourism activities. National Park Cave of the Huacharos is located in the Piedrejita neighborhood and contains large number of caves, as well as several species of bat and insects that use it as shelter. It held the use of several activities along its 300 meters and three entrances in which you can practice speleology, ecotourism, hiking, camping, and etc. Next, National Natural Park Cordillera Los Picachos. This touristic site is distinguished by its great variety of ecosystem where you can find its biological diversity that is nourished by fauna species such as the paramotapor, the choyo monkey, the torrent duck, and various types of frog and snakes. The Minka waterfall, the Indian waterfall. It's possible to carry out activities such as camping, beer watching, and hiking. Next, Serranía de Chiribiquete National Natural Park. It has the large number of pictograms painted by the indigenous people of the region. Many compare this rock to art the Sistine Chapel for its majesty and the scenes of the rocks in the heart of the Amazon. Is currently in the process of conservation by 2 decades of armed conflict and colonization in the regions, which severely affected the park. Uh, Stone the Apollinaire, India. Uh, it's huge stone that has height of approximately 28 meters is the sacred size on the Incas in Caquetá. There is a legend of the Incas which say that depending of the strength or energy that the person, the stone can grant the request desire. Next, Cathedral Our Lady of Lourdes. Um, is the main Catholic temple of Florence. Sorry, was completed on February 11 and 1937. It has Republic style and Gothic inspiration. A facade composed of the three naves ending in the pyramid, arch columns with capital stained glass window and triangular shaped shape selling. Is located in front of the Plaza de San Francisco. Next, Municipality of San Antonio de Atenas. Located in the city of Florence, there is a creek, La Culebra, and downstream by the Ortegoza River, also the rapids and stream of the river. Uh, and on land the tunnel that have formed capriciously the waters of the stream to say hundred of beer primates meet the Emberachami Reserve, um, cross the river in Tarabitan after 3 hours, disembark at El Sereno Beach. Next, May competitor. It's Putumayo. It's a profile legend legal Amazon located in the southwest of Colombia and includes the Caquetá and Putumayo river basins. It has very important biodiversity indexes, and this is reflected in its great variety of timber and forest species that are complemented by small waterfalls, stream and geographic species that allow the development of ecotourism and ethno-tourism activities um, throughout the departmental territory. It's possible to find the indigenous community that still preserve their ancestral custom and traditions. Putumayo is Caquetá main competitors science in addition to ecotourism and in after nature tourism, adventure tourism, and cultural tourism. Putumayo is the most sought after of history attraction such as Maitos Huasinga Ecotourism Center, Amazonian Experimental Center, birdwatching, Mandillaco Canyon, and Picamacha Caves. And this practice ecotourism, nature tourism, adventures, and cultural. Next, Jose. Digital marketing plan for Caquetá. Next. Pasa la diapositiva. Ahí. As you see on the screen, it's a tourist package that promotes the place. What you feel, what you will find, and activities of day or two to do. You say the social networks and information in general. Here, the online presence of company is important, as this can be an advantage for both the company and the consumer. Having available to user portfolio of products or service, price and means of payments, among others, a company can perform e-commerce in any form, uh, creating a website, placing ads and promotion online, create or participate online communities and social networks. And yeah, that's all. And thanks, thanks a lot. Pasa la diapo y ya termina, José. Pasa, Yalan. Next.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot about the geography and cultural and from native communities. It is a very beautiful experience that I would like to live. The infrastructure is good. You can find the hotel and restaurant transport. The price are cheap, are very cheap. I would recommend it visiting this place because today tourists is projected as a new option to change the face of the first department and make these lands the most visited in our territory. I would like to go place.